Well, here we are, folks, in the doldrums, the holiday doldrums between Christmas and New Year's. What do you do? What do? You let yourself get scruffy for a couple of days and then you shave and you get ready for that new year, right? What are we going to do today? I'm going to shave. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shave with, first of all, Vincent, friend of the channel, Vincent, gave me this Stirling iced pineapple. I've got the margaritas in the Arctic. Here is the iced pineapple, which I've thought about getting and just never have pulled the trigger on. Thank you, Vincent. I'm going to use that today. I'm looking forward to it. He said the menthol was too much. I hope it's just enough for me. And I'm going to shave with this razor from my friends over there at DS Cosmetics. My friend May. Hello, May. And what we have here is a handle. This is called the Pioneer handle. And it's a heavy-duty stainless steel CNC'd razor handle. This thing is 93 grams. So it's heavy. It's heavy. And it's got these weird, look at that, it's weird. I'm not sure if I 100% like it, but it's cool. And then we got the head, which you can buy separately. So this is 25 bucks, just this. And this is the DS T7. So DS Cosmetics, the T7 head. And this is $34. This is scalloped, like you see here, and they have a smooth one, a smooth top. And it's marine grade stainless, also CNC'd. So these are made in China. So if you have a problem buying stuff from DS Cosmetics because they're based in China, I understand. You must do what you feel is right, of course, as Obi-Wan Kenobi said. But I'm friends with May over there, and so that's why I feel good doing business with her. She's always treated me very well, and the stuff they make is good. So I'm going to shave with this. They sent me 3 razors. This was my favorite out of all of them. This head is actually a copy, some people say, of the Razor Rock Mamba. So if you're familiar with that one, it's a very simple 2-piece. It reminds me a little bit of my 1918 Gillette. See, just a very simple, this one's a little more stout. See the shape? But out of all the 3 razors she sent me, this thing shaves like a dream. I'm telling you. All right, no more talking. Let's get to it. The only thing I don't like about this one is that it doesn't have guides on the top, because I normally like to load the blade like that and then put the bottom blade on, or the base on. This one's got the little nubbins on the bottom, so it's a little harder to do. So May, I don't know if you can switch that or not, or if you care, but if you do, see, here's the bottom part of it. So it's got the little nubbins. And if it had 3, it holds it really well. But in this case, it's got 2. And then you put the top down on it. Make sure the blade is... And the good thing is the blade does not hang over the edges, so I can hold it by the edges like this. The ends, I guess. And then you just screw that sucker on. So it's a 3-piece razor. And before you tighten it, make sure the blade is exposed evenly on both sides. Just do it. Take your time. No rush, right? Oops, see, and now it twisted. See, I wish it had guides on the top. That's the only thing I don't like. Okay, here we go. I'm screwing it the wrong dang way. Don't even. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Did I get that right? Hold on. I think so. Let me just make sure. It should be cut for time. All right, I'm going to do this again. Like I said, anything worth doing is worth doing right, so take your time. I know I'm terrible about that. I like to rush through things, get it done, instant gratification, but that's not a good way to be. I've fought against that my whole life. And when I see it in my kids, I'm like, oh no, don't be like Dad. Don't take the worst parts of my personality. Take the best, whatever those may be. All right, here we go. Do it again. Got to make sure you don't want to slice yourself up. All right, there we go. And then just tighten it. Now, that's nice so you don't have overhang on the edges, so you don't cut your fingers, because these things are sharp even on the end edges. All right, and I'm also going to shave. So that's the DS Cosmetics, the DS T7 with the Pioneer handle, both stainless steel, CNC created. So they're not forged or cast or however you might make it. And also the new Sinatra Lennon signature brush, which I've corrected the link to in the description. So there'll be links for all this in the description. So this is my new signature brush. See, and it's wood and metal, and it's tiny. It's a little tiny guy. So if you don't want a tiny one, don't get it. All right, I took a shower, did my hair. My hair is starting to get too long to put up in the Jimmy Neutron style. So I just kind of combed it over. I got a comb over. I'm proud of it. All right, pardon me. Now, Vincent, thank you again for this, the iced pineapple from Stirling. If you've never used Stirling soaps, they make fantastic soaps. And I'm excited to try this because pineapple is one of my favorite scents or flavors. And this does smell like fresh pineapple. Oh, and it's iced, so it's mentholated. And that looks like a good amount. That's why I love synthetic. This is a synthetic brush. All of my signature brushes from DS Cosmetics are synthetics because synthetics are so easy and so forgiving. So if you're a beginner, you want to deal with the stink and how thirsty the brush is and all that jazz. Oh, this stuff smells so good. Oh my goodness. So good. It's the little things, folks, you know? It's just the scent of a good shaving soap, the heft of a good wooden and metal handled shaving brush, and a decent razor by your side. All right. Get all that gone. All right, let's do it. So I'll talk about those other razors they sent me on in a different video, but for this one, we're focusing on this one, which is heavy duty, but this thing shaves like a dream. I've used this one though, and I tried it with the different handles because you can just buy the head. You don't have to buy the handle. If you've already got like a 3-piece razor, you can just buy a new head if you like the handle and reap the benefits. So you could walk away from this deal for $34 if you wanted to. But like I said, I understand if you're hesitant to buy stuff from China. There's a lot of that going around these days. But I'm friends with May and she's very nice and we communicate regularly. She's always helpful. She checks in on me, make sure I'm doing all right, make sure I got all the stuff. Oh, this pineapple smells so good. Stirling, I think, has got to be my favorite brand of shaving soap, Stirling. They're so good. You know what's great about this razor? It's so simple. It's just simple. It's a simply shaped head. It's not overly engineered. If you follow me on Instagram, you will. I just posted a picture of my, what I call the staging area right down here in the sink of all the stuff I have to get to. All the stuff I was sent in the past like 2 weeks from Captain's Choice and from Global Shave Club and from DS Cosmetics and some vintage Barbasol that I got off eBay. And we got a lot to do in the new year, folks. It's going to be an action-packed new year, so get ready. We're not slowing down, kids. So check me out at Sinatra Lennon on Instagram. All right. Effortless first pass. You could go to work just one pass. You don't need to do 2 or 3. But since it's the doldrums, I don't have to go to work until a little bit later. And you're probably all at home. I hope you all had a good Christmas if you celebrated. However you celebrated. Hope you were safe. Hope you stayed home if you felt like you should. And you were safe if you felt like you couldn't. And all that stuff. We had a lovely time. And now the youngest boy wants a hamster. He's obsessed with hamsters. Last year at this time, he was obsessed with goats, getting a goat, a pet goat. Now he's obsessed with getting a pet hamster. We got him a pet dog. We got Cinnamon. But he gets it in his head, man. Oh, you hear that? I don't know. Maybe it's just the simplicity of that. Look at it. And the scalloping has nothing to do with it. That's just, visual. But it's got that straight guard on it, It's got a hole in it, in the guard. It's not an open comb. But there's something about this razor head that I just love. And I tried all the combinations. I tried this head, different handle, different head, this handle, all that stuff. But this head has won hands down. and it's not too bulky, so it gets under your nostrils easily. I'm thinking practically here, folks. It does not feel mild or aggressive. It feels like you barely even notice it, you know? There's some razors like, oh, you can feel the blade, or oh, this is too mild. But this thing, you hit one out of the park, May. So cheers to whoever's designing your razor heads over there. Or maybe if you just copied it off the razor rod, I'm not sure. That's what some people seem to think. So remember all that stuff when you keep in mind making purchases. All right? All right, that's enough. But this one, good. Good stuff. And it'll last you a lifetime if it truly is stainless steel. I'm going to take her word at it, you know? All right. Oh, so good. It's not going to replace my Rockwell, but it is a dang good razor. All right, third pass. And there's just enough menthol to keep me happy in this iced pineapple. So good. I don't know what sort of scents they use at Stirling, but they smell very natural. And they just lather beautifully, and they're slick as all get out. I got a bunch of stuff over here from Global Shave Club. I got their Repla Speed, the Replatech, Slant Head, something else. I just got those in the mail today. So I'm going to have to go do my homework and figure out what they all are. And give you opinions on those upcoming. Like I said, we got a busy year ahead of us, kids. Don't go anywhere. All right. So smooth. Gee, man. I got one little nick right there. That may be the first nick I've gotten with this one. Or maybe even second. But it's not nicking me up a lot, which is also a plus. I think this would be good for an intermediate shaver, maybe not a beginner, maybe you want a milder one. But like I said, this doesn't feel aggressive, so I mean, maybe it would be good for a beginner. I don't know. There's so many razors in the world out there. It's like, how do you know what you're gonna like if you plop down the money, you know? In my opinion, may differ from yours. You may get and be like, what is he talking about? All right. Yeah, the weight of this handle adds so much. I love a heavy razor. I love the feel. And all these weird little bumps and ridges and things. It's just, it's interesting. Look at that. Who knew they made razors that had all this kind of stuff going on? Not me, friend. So I feel very fortunate to have people that like to send me stuff. Otherwise, I'd be shaving with the Rockwell and the Fat Boy every day, and how boring would that be? Once 2021 rolls around and things get more loose and safe, I'm going to resume giving away all the stuff that I've accumulated over the past 8, 9, 10 months. Because I want to share it with you. Because it's sitting in a bag in my closet. A lot of the stuff I don't use. I keep the stuff I really love, of course. All right. Oh. Man. All right. Cold water. Oh, did I forget? I always do this. I always forget to choose a dang aftershave. So what do I always go for? The stuff from Executive Shaving. Because it's right here next to the camera. The Foire Oxnog. Pardon me if you're bored of saying that. Or hearing me say it. Ooh, God, this stuff is good. Mint. We got the pineapple and the menthol and the mint. Oh, and a smooth face. That felt good because I didn't shave yesterday. Sunday, you know. Whew. Well, I think that's it. I wrote everything down. said everything I had to say. I got to show you this. Should I show it now? Should I wait? I think I'll wait. All right, this is long enough. 15 minutes. Is that too long? Maybe. Ooh, I'm getting a little bit of a burn from that. A little bit of a tingly, got one tiny nick, but that's it. So there we go, folks. We got the two things from my friends over at DS Cosmetics, who also do Ken Surf's brushes. And do they do Paul H. and Kevy, perhaps? There we go. The DS-T7 head with a Pioneer handle. The links will be below. And the new Sinatra Lennon wood and metal signature brush. There you go, folks. Another great shave. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you all soon, on Friday, in fact. Check me out on Instagram to see what's all down here around my sink. It's very messy right now. I got to get through it. Anyway, at Sinatra Lennon on Instagram. You know, like the kids. Get your grandkids to tell you how to do that. I had to do that. And I don't have grandkids. All right, see you later.